Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches to come their way. It's the Raiders going up against the 49ers. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 14 matchup.
49ers, Raiders coming up on EA Sports as we get set for today's Week 14 matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. We're about to go live with our game matchup. It's an important game in some respects. No, the playoffs aren't going to happen in this case, but there's always that storyline about trying to build for next year and a little respect. How do you see it, Phil?
I think, boy, of course, this is a crucial game, Jim. And here's what I say to the players and the coaches. Don't go out there and play not to lose. Go out there to win the game. Take some chances. Be aggressive. The one that's aggressive, willing to take chances, I think that's the team that's going to come out on top here today.
Lee's set now as we prepare to kick it away. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. At quarterback, the young man, there's been a lot of buzz around him at 6'3" out of Fresno State, Derek Carr. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. Jones-Drew's handed the football. Jones-Drew is tackled down. Here's a look at how the Raiders offense. Last week, they never turned the football over once. This will be second down. Offense lines up here. Dropping back now into the shotgun. The Raiders now move the chains. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains.
Nice catch that time by the wide receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Down here after the completion. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. They're setting up screen.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Down even after the completion. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Taken down a yard short of the first. And now here's the 49ers defense. How many extra possessions can they get today for their team as they specialize in taking the football away? It's third down coming up. Offense lines up here. Right back to him. And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield. First and 10. The pass doesn't find a mark. Offense lines up here. McFadden on the screen. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
Well, the quarterback showed off on a line right into the receiver's hands.
The defense comes out of the dime.
We ready? Wide and yank. Wide and yank. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert. Zebra. Zebra.
Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. On the money. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw. That's
At the line after that catch for a first down. The 49ers with a nickel look here on defense. Carr's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Ahmad Brooks brings the quarterback down.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. In the end, it picks up only a yard. Third down now. This has been a long drive so far.
Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert.
Out of the shotgun formation. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not...
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
All right, here we go. Wide and yank.
The Raiders had a fourth down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. King is back now. He'll be punting. Touchback. Kaepernick's going to be the one leading this offense today. Last week he accounted for over 200 yards passing. First down on the way. The Raiders defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. McGahee's got it. Counter run. Mack that time. In on the tackle.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays. Well, you run the...
A good thing that the Raiders and the 49ers don't play every single year. It's enough of an event, if you will, when they meet up in the preseason.
What I find interesting about this rivalry, Jim, they're so close to each other, Oakland and San Francisco, but they both have had their runs. The 49ers for so many years, the best franchise in the NFL, and of course, the Oakland Raiders, with Al Davis winning all those Super Bowls, they were pretty good for a long time, too.
And they're just across the bay from one another.
Yeah, anytime, hey, if you're in the same division, that creates a rivalry. Or if you are located close to each other, that means you're going to have a fan base for each team that's always going to be fighting with the other fan base. And that
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Hyde's going to secure the handoff. Woodson's in on the tackle. Now we'll get a look at the 49ers lineup. Their passing numbers on the year are just dreadful. That leads us to second down. Hyde's taking the handoff. Nowhere to go, as this will be a loss of 3. And now, here's the Raiders' defensive lineup. Their strength, their ability to stop the pass. Third down, following the run. The Raiders set at the line. Dime package. Kaepernick's back in shotgun formation to Crabtree. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Offense lines up here. Maurice Jones-Drew. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
When you're going against a really athletic defense in the counter run game, because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
Second down and 5. And he's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Good job that time by the defense, not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The 49ers come out in the pistol. The 49ers have it at the 24.
Throws out the arm. He's brought to a halt. Get down.
Bolden's a receiver in the slot. One quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
Second down.
The second quarter is underway with this snap to the outside. Moore's in on the tackle.
Moore is so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
Colin Kaepernick under center. The 49ers have it at the 24.
Steve Johnson hauls it in.
Johnson's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
When you run the curl route in the NFL, you got to turn, find the quarterback, and then move till you see the open space where he can throw it in there.
Wide receivers are bunched up. First and 10. Willis McGahee gets it here.
Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
The 49ers have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Screen makes the reception. San Francisco, touchdown.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game, the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
Counted.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Signaling for fair catch.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
First down here.
All right, here we go. Wide, yes.
Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
Bowman's there that time for the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Raiders have been involved in some tight games these past 2 weeks. They won one last week, but now they trail in another close one, Phil.
Jim, in these close games, which we seem to see almost every single week, it usually comes down to which team doesn't turn the football over.
They face 3rd and 8 after failing to connect on that last pass play.
Carr set, empty backfield.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red zebra.
From the gun. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, The effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Cox has got it at the 29. They bring him to the turf. They come to the line, and it's first down. It's a two-tight end formation. McGahee. That's a gain of 6.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
The 49ers take it from the 43. The handoff to Willis McGahee.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
Johnson's lined up now as a slot receiver. 3rd and 9. McGahee's got it on the handoff. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense. The 49ers will punt the football away. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. It's first down as they head to the line. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Drop back, shotgun formation. Brings it into his body.
Well, it's a great feeling, isn't it, for an offense to throw a short pass to the running back and get a long gain. This guy is in there because he can run it, he can catch it, and he can make things happen.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Up the middle. Jones-Drew's tackle, but earns a new set of downs. Maurice Jones-Drew showing us here that he still has it.
MJD. Now, that's a nice nickname, MJD. Everybody knows who it is, and he is a powerful, short runner. Not small, short but powerful. Nice job.
Come on, baby. Alert! Alert! All right, here we go. Red 18. Red.
First down and 10. He's scrambling now. Brought down at the 38. Second down coming up.
Zebra!
Nickel formation here for the defense. Here's the handoff to Darren McFadden. Gains 14.
If Darren McFadden could just stay healthy 1 year from start to finish, he would have a chance to gain 2,000 yards. That's right, I said it, 2,000 yards. I think he's that good. Nice job that time picking up big yards.
Wide at 8. Wide at 8. Zebra! Zebra!
Carr's going to take it from the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
All right, here we go. Wide at 8.
2nd and 9. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. Jones-Drew is tackled down.
Jones-Drew is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. And Holmes is going to get set in the slot for this snap. 3rd and 7. Setting up screen. Brings it in. Reese is tackled down after a gain of 12.
Don't always have to throw the football past the yard markers. That's another thing I hate to hear. This time the offense throws it behind the yard markers on the screen pass. Good execution. They pick up the first down.
Coming up at the half, please join Larry Ridley for the Verizon Halftime Report.
And now as we come back to the field, we're looking at a defense trying to maintain a lead going into the break. Now inside the red zone. They were very good at finishing off drives last week in this situation.
Offense lines up here. First and goal.
Has his man. And that'll gain just a few yards.
The Raiders offense, they go with the pass down here in the red zone. They throw the ball and it's completed, but it doesn't fool the defense. It gets very little yardage.
That's second down coming up. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Maurice Jones-Drew. Jones-Drew is tackled down.
Can the defense come up big in a situation like this? You got a 7-point lead. I think you need to be aggressive, attack this offense.
Here we go. Red 18. Red 18. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert.
Third and goal at the 4. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop him short on third and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
The kick is good.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation.
Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. They face first down. Baldwin's in the slot. From the gun. Got a big lane. And now Kaepernick will give himself up. Second down coming up. Trying to work that left side. Davis got it. First down. The 49ers call a timeout. Their first. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Baldwin's lined up in the slot. Kaepernick from the gun.
That's going to be a timeout charge to the offense.
And now they'll try over again on second down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Tight ends in motion here. Kaepernick takes it from the gun. Gives himself up. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. We'll be back in just a moment. Now, looking at third down. Offense lines up here. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The Raiders call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. And so now they'll call on Lee to punt the football. First down, offense readying for the snap.
We ready? Red 18.
Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. Brock's going to make the tackle. Coming up, second down. He has the grab, and that's That's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
3rd down and 3.
Jones-Drew's going to take the handoff now.
The Raiders' offensive line does a good job on this run. They show their power. The runner able to go up in there and get a first down.
James is in the backfield.
Now 1st and 10. McFadden searching for space to the right.
Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
So that's going to do it for the first half. 49ers are up in this one.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back now at the first half. Both teams have arguably played well enough to be leading at this point, but you see the score and realize this one may very well come down to the wire. All right, let's roll those highlights. Now to early in the second quarter. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 13-yard line. Continuing on the drive, pass coverage will break down here, and it leads to a touchdown. They strike first in the half. Raiders on offense midway through the second. Carr is going to complete the pass, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 25. Same drive. He'll go with the screen here, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 12. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Oakland for the start of the second half.
They'll take it at the 20.
The 49ers now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Colin Kaepernick under center. And now here's the first snap of the second half. McGahee's got the first as he's brought down.
Number 33.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
First down at the 32. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Smith there to take it down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Second down here.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Another handoff right back to him for a gain of about 5.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Hyde takes his spot in the backfield.
3rd and 2.
Finds his mark.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
Brought down after a gain of 6.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
And that's a gain of 9.
I don't know if receivers like this route or not, the quick slant route inside because they know the defense is running their way. But that time, it's a good throw and catch, and the slant route comes up just short of getting the first down.
Takes it out of the eye. He's tackled right at the 43.
Well, they call you an outside linebacker for a reason. That means you play outside and you stop the wide runs by the offense, and he did it that time. Good job. Makes the tackle.
The Raiders take it from the 43. Handoff. That ball comes out. He's stacked up at that point.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 46. Out to the left.
Makes the reception.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
And the give to Darren McFadden.
And that's Willis in on the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down, 2 to go. Darren McFadden will run with it.
Picked up a couple that time.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Sticks to his hands.
Well, when you're throwing a slant route, it's all about accuracy from the quarterback standpoint. Make sure you put it right on the receiver where he can catch it, protect himself. Good job that time, and almost gets a first down.
The Raiders from the 22. Reese is handed the football.
The Raiders did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First and 10.
Jones Drew on the screen. And that gains a few.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Second down and 7. Getting away from the pressure. Incomplete.
We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this. This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down. Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The 49ers offense ready now to see what it can do.
First and 10. Willis McGahee gets it here. Mack's all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down here after that run play. Offense lines up here. Set up screen. Miller's marked down after a gain of 9.
The 49ers do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
McGahee's in the backfield. Single back set.
Finally, a third down conversion.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. The 49ers have had a tough time running the football here today. McGahee's having another tough outing, and it's something that's certainly affecting the entire offense.
Oh, well, sure it's affecting the offense when you're getting overpowered. Listen, this offense likes to run the football. They need to adjust. They got to find a different way to get it done.
Vernon Davis hauls it in, and he's tackled down after picking up the first. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to this defensive showdown. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Kaepernick set in the pistol. The final quarter begins with this snap. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Anytime you picked up a couple first downs, here's what happens. The defense starts to doubt what they're doing, but maybe more importantly, it gets those big boys over there tired.
The 49ers take it from the 38. Throws to the right to Crabtree, and Crabtree is brought down.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
This play set up by the long gainer. Hyde's going to secure the handoff. Moore's the one who brings him to the ground.
Always a good idea to try to run the football when you get down the red zone, because passing the football can be hard at times when you get close to the end zone. But the defense was ready, and they step up and make the stop for a little gain.
Kaepernick's got it in the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
Colin Kaepernick under center. 3rd and 13. McGahee. That'll stop the play right there.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The kick is good.
That was a nice long drive by the offense at time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
49ers setting up for the kickoff. Moore's got it on the fair catch as the offense heads out now. The Raiders are getting set for their next possession. They've come out in the dime package. 1st down and 10. They're setting up screen. Willis isn't an animal on that play. The 49ers lead, and all you have to do is look at the turnover ratio, and that tells the story, Phil.
It sure does. And listen, everybody calls them turnovers, but let's look at this game here. I call it takeaways. They are taking the football away from the offense. What a job by the defense.
Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Catch made. That brings the play to an end.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Jones, a receiver in the slot. 3-step drop. Catch made. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Raiders, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Carr set, empty backfield.
Red 18, zebra.
Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And he takes off. That ball has been picked off. Room to work, and now he'll dip out of bounds.
Well, I'm sure the defensive coaches, when they saw the quarterback break out of the pocket and get away from the sack, they were disappointed, but they didn't. The quarterback turned their disappointment into joy as he made a terrible decision and threw the interception.
Eyeing that left side. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Second and short. The handoff to Willis McGahee. The tackle is made.
Number 33.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Now 1st and 10. Running to the left side. And Rodgers in on the tackle.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Offense lines up here. Hyde's taking the handoff. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, 49ers.
I would bet 1st and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
Inside of the uprights. The 49ers defense certainly contributing to the cause here today. And that interception was good enough to lead the offense out for a short field and a score. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Raiders getting ready now to start their drive. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Underneath and incomplete that time.
When you play man-to-man coverage, it takes a good throw and catch. That time, neither was there. Another incomplete pass.
2nd down following that incompletion.
Zebra!
Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. Brought down at the 20. The 49ers lead right now, but of course a big reason why is that defense has shown up to play.
Jim, to win in the NFL, you have to do all 3 phases of the game the right way. Offense, special teams, and that defense must show up every single week. Good job so far here today.
3rd and 10. Catch made. He's taken down at the 30. First down here after the completion. The defense comes out on the dime. Carr's back in shotgun formation. Scrambling now. And he's taken down.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the 2nd half. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Launches it down the field, but it's incomplete.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Carr's going to take it from the gun. Reaches out and snatches it. And
he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And Holmes is lined up now as a slot receiver. Carr's got it in the gun. Heaving it down the field. And the pass is picked off. And that will all but do it.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Offense lines up here. 1st down at the 49. Kaepernick with the handoff. Mack that time in on the tackle. Mack's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. They bring in the extra tight end. Hyde's got it on the handoff. Breaks free.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
1st down here after the run. Let's see how they back up the big play here.
And a flag comes out.
False start, offense.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Raiders official. The team is saying it's a lower body issue, and it's unfortunately going to keep him out for the remainder of this one. Back to you.
1st and 15 to go.
Strong eye handoff here. That's a pickup of 14. The Raiders are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
2nd down. Offense lines up here. Willis McGahee gets it here, and that'll be a gain of about 2.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, the offense, they get in the huddle, they know. They all talk about it. If we score here, the game is over.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. This will be 2nd down. Before we go, to take a beating like this, how do you come back from it?
Well, you just forget it. Athletes are resilient. That's why you're at this level. You just let it go by the wayside. Don't think about it and just get ready for next week.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nantz saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.